The Hermit. Boaz and Joachim pulled the chariot at a frightening pace. The lions took Anon along the old eastern road. It crossed a wide plain before ascending into the lofty mountains beyond. The lions pulled the chariot as far as they could until the road became too steep and rocky. "Thank you, friends," Anon said, stepping off the chariot. His legs were wobbly from the long ride. He embraced the big cats and gave them one last rub behind the ears. "Wait for me here. I'll try to be as quick as I can." The lions seemed content to rest after the long journey. Anon began his ascent up the old broken road. As he climbed higher, the wind blew cold, and he clutched his cloak around him against the flurries of snow that whisked past. He trudged upwards for what felt like hours. The road deteriorated until it became a barely discernible path through the jagged rocks. At long last he saw a light in the distance. He made his way toward it, and soon a small stone hut materialized out of the snow. Anon knocked firmly on the door to overcome the sound of the howling wind. No one answered. Feet numb, lips crackling, he knocked harder. Still, no one came to answer. Just as he was about to pull the door open himself, an old man opened it from the inside. "Yes, yes, what is it you want?" he said. He had a wild look in his eye, as if he were not used to human company. "I'm looking for Hermes Trismegistus, sir." I see. Well, come in then. You're letting all the heat out." Anon stepped into the Spartan abode, easing the door shut behind him. "Soup?" the old man said. "Excuse me? Soup. Do you want any soup? Me boy?" "Yes, absolutely," Anon said. "I would love that. Thank you." The old man ladled a cup of steaming soup into a wooden bowl and handed it to the weary traveler. Anon slurped it down with gusto. "What brings you into the mountains in such a God-forsaken storm, boy?" "I am searching for the hermit by the name of Hermes Trismegistus, sir." "So you said. It has been a long time since anyone has called me by that name." "Sir, my name is Anon, the man without a shadow. I was told it was you who made the prophecy about me all those years ago." "Ah, yes. I always thought there was something a little odd about you." The hermit gave Anon an inscrutable look. "You have been informed correctly. It was I who made the prophecy. Now tell me, how are you doing returning the light to the realm?" "Well, that's exactly what I came to ask you about. The emperor and empress's daughter, Alumna, the high priestess to be, has been kidnapped, and I have been tasked with her rescue. You see, there are some who believe that my arrival in this land just after the abduction of the princess is not a coincidence, and that when you said, 'He without a shadow will return the light to the realm,' you were referring to Alumna, and since she is named after the ancient Hermetic word for light. Yes, that is an interesting interpretation indeed." The hermit seemed lost in thought, as if considering the notion. "I guess I came here," Anon continued, "to find out what you really meant when you made that prophecy, and how you knew I would arrive at all." "You have to understand, young man, that when a prophecy is made, it is not the speaker who is saying the words, but a deeper power that pervades everything in this world. When I made that prophecy, I was under an extreme amount of duress. The emperor had just removed me from my position as the Hierophant, a position which I held for close to 30 years. He asked me to do something monstrous, and I refused. A quarrel broke out between us in the great hall, and a force took over me that I did not understand. It spoke through me, uttering those words which I'm sure you are all too familiar with by now. It was not my voice, but that of God which made the prophecy. Your interpretation is as good as mine." Anon sipped the last of his soup, trying to take in everything the hermit was telling him. "Do you think I can save the high priestess?" he asked finally. "Illumina has gone to a place that once was. I would not worry about her. Sir, if you have any information about the high priestess, please tell me. Her very life may be in danger." "People rarely need to be saved, young man. If I were you, I would worry more about saving yourself. But, sir, the Emperor and Empress are distraught. They are having the entire realm overturned in search for their daughter." "I stopped caring about such things long ago," the hermit said with a dismissive wave. "And what is it you care about, then?" "Well, the journey inward, of course. It doesn't matter if you're some legendary hero or a peasant mucking around in the fields. At some point, you have to figure out what's going on inside." "And what if you don't?" "Well, that's no problem. You just get to come back and do it all over again. Eventually, you'll learn." Anon thought about this for some time. "So there's nothing you can tell me to help me save the high priestess?" "Save her, don't save her. It won't change the fact that we all have our lessons to learn." The hermit ambled over to his small wood stove. "More soup? Huh? Oh, no, thank you. You are welcome to rest here. Take my cot. I prefer the floor anyway. Better for my back." "No, thank you, hermit. I feel an urge to be on my way. The sooner this high priestess business is over, the better." "Exactly. The sooner you get to the real work of figuring yourself out." "Right. On your way, then," the hermit said, shooing Anon forward toward the door. "Back out into the storm with you, and don't forget to shut the door on your way out."